The price has gone up. Production has gone up. Do you like the new?
Oh, I like the setting.
You like the new setting?
We got new lights. We have more equipment coming in this week or next week.
It looks nice though, man.
The ambiance is very sexy.
I really like it in here. It looks good.
I love it.
It looks good. So, let's get it started, man. First off, episode 6.
Level of Phase podcast, episode 6. Today, you first. Why don't you have shoes on?
I actually want to be really comfortable today.
This is too comfortable.
Yeah, man, but we're talking about anxiety,
Yeah.
and depression.
So what do you not having shoes got to do with your anxiety?
I just want to be comfortable. Listen, I just want to be comfortable.
I get it, man. You do
You know?
man. I mean, I would have wore sandals.
That's the whole thing about anxiety is being comfortable in your skin.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought anxiety just having a fucking meltdown or something.
Because you're not comfortable in your skin. That's why.
I guess so, man.
Yeah. So I'm comfortable, so it's no shoes today.
So episode 6 is about anxiety and depression.
Anxiety and depression.
That's something that's probably going to affect a lot of people.
A lot of people.
What's your story on anxiety and depression?
So I've dealt with anxiety my whole life. I mean, as a young kid. Like, I didn't know what anxiety was. Like it, like
so how do you know you?
No, I'm telling you, it's a crazy thing.
Yeah.
Because growing up in a black family
Mm-hmm.
household,
Yeah.
medical and going to the doctor and doing unnecessary things, that's not common.
Yeah.
Like I'm at a certain age, you're not going to your mom or dad and being like, "Hey, I get nervous about my basketball game, or I get nervous about my spelling bee, or I just get nervous." They're gonna be like, "Listen,
Oh, that don't exist.
get your ass back out there." You know what I mean? And don't nobody
Stop being a pussy.
nervous in the black community
Don't exist. Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
The
facts.
pressure you got to go through, anxiety. That's like
So you dealt with anxiety all your life,
all my life.
but
Like,
you didn't know you had anxiety.
No.
So when
I found out.
when you found out?
I found out I had anxiety like later in life, bro. I was probably like, I don't even know, 23, 24.
Mid-20s, really?
It was crazy.
What was the situation that happened?
Messing with a stripper.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, messing with a stripper. But it helped a lot because
This went left.
yeah, but
So
because she had mental problems and she had her own problems, right?
Mhm.
So she had went to the doctor. She had come from a family that helped her figure herself out. So
Yeah.
when she saw my traits, she was like, "You have anxiety.
wait.
You got to break it down.
Let me get this straight.
Break it down."
So a stripper was able to diagnose you, stating
Yeah.
that you have anxiety.
Me and the stripper
What
became
the
me and her became close. Like that was
my
we became close.
Okay.
So hanging out,
Yeah.
it was situations she'd be like, "Man, you have anxiety," because the thing is like this.
What,
like,
what is hanging out? What were y'all doing? Y'all were at her job?
No, hanging out, man. Like
I thought you were at the strip club.
no.
She's like, Daddy, you got anxiety.
No. It started in the strip club.
Okay,
We are in the capital of strip clubs, right?
Okay, what
Like,
strip club was this that this took place at?
Back in the day, it was called. I'm not gonna say.
Really?
It was on the corner of Cypress and Del Mabry. I forget the name. That's why
It's
I
not
can't
Odyssey. It's not.
No,
it's
it was
not
low
Mob
budget.
Venus.
Low budget.
Oh, it was like a hole in the wall.
Hole
You
in-
meant
yeah.
so
It was a hole in the wall.
from a hole in the wall strip club. This stripper.
Sometimes the hole in the
you.
wall has gyms.
Oh my
like this
gosh.
this was a gym.
This is not a joke.
It was. She told me about anxiety,
No.
so I had to do my research and figure it
okay.
out. I had anxiety, right?
Okay.
So
I get it.
It all works out. You know what I mean? But when I was younger,
I'm so sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. Everybody knows you're an a-hole.
They do.
Listen, it's all good. But the thing about it is this: like as a young kid, I was nervous about everything.
Okay.
Like I'm telling you, when you don't have a dad and you have to kind of do it all on your own, like it's kind of, you never know if it's right or wrong, right?
Gotcha.
So like my nerves have always just been bad, right? Like I didn't want my mom to come watch me play sports. Like
what?
I didn't, like it was like like nobody knew how bad my nerves were. Like I couldn't handle it.
You couldn't
like,
function at all.
Oh, I couldn't handle it. Like
so how are you able to like deal with the anxiety during school year?
During school year, I mean, you have to go to school. You know what I mean? Like, it's things that you have to do. Mm-hmm. Like, you have to go to school.
Yeah.
Like, getting through high school, you have to do it. So,
automatically.
Yeah, you just have to go.
Gotcha.
Now, it's one of those things, like, me and you both, we were very popular people in high school.
Yes.
Right? Mm-hmm. You could never be like, oh, I saw T. Ward at this party, or I saw T. Ward doing this, because my anxiety won't let me do it. Like, if you,
what?
Like, let's say you throw a party.
Yeah.
Your party might start at 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
End at 10 o'clock.
Okay.
I'm coming.
That sounds reasonable.
I'm coming at 9:30.
Why?
It's in
You're
me.
coming 30 minutes before we shut down?
That's it. That's it.
I would never invite you again.
Listen, I get it.
If you're the first person I invite and you come 30 minutes late before we shut down, oh, yeah, our friendship is over.
You can look at
We're
it like
done.
that, but
That's how I'm looking at it.
But anxiety's real.
So your anxiety stop you from...
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because anxiety. So many people have anxiety on so many different levels.
Yeah,
right?
what's your level?
My level is...
Is it like paranoia anxiety?
No. Like, I don't get scared of anything that, like, I guess, like, could happen. Like,
yeah.
Like,
like a what if situation.
Yeah, like my anxiety is more of I don't know. I think it
all right, so let's break this down. Like
the underline would probably be like embarrassment. Would probably
okay.
Be
That's
like,
your anxiety.
Like would be like the number one thing, like being embarrassed. But it's weird because I say that, but it's like I really don't care about getting embarrassed now. You know what I mean? But that's late. That's later in life.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, it got older. Yeah,
but the reality is like, it's just a weird anxiety, man. Like when it comes to like being overly anxious, like overthinking things, like just anxiety. We all have it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
like,
what about yourself? Do you think anxiety has entered your home?
I think it entered my home when I started doing comedy. But before that, I'd never had anxiety.
So you never had anxiety?
I was
before.
a perfect child. I was God's gift, man. God's favor.
I can't deal with you. Listen, you just quit.
No, that's the only time I have anxiety. Is before performance. That's it. But like life in general, school, nah, man, I was cool like a cucumber, dog.
So how because you took me to a comedy performance.
Took
right?
you to your first open mic in St. Pete.
Man, my heart was jumping out of my chest.
I believe you.
You know what I mean? Like I couldn't control my.
But you got on stage though.
I'm gonna always do it, right? Like I'm always gonna push the button.
Yeah,
I'm always gonna push the button. Like
you're always gonna press that red button.
Yes, I'm always gonna push it, right? But it's one of those things where leading up to that press of a button, it's insane, man. Like,
so your heart is pumping 10,000 miles per hour.
It's insane. Like doing that comedy thing with you, like and the coolest thing about having anxiety, like for all the kids out there in the world that have anxiety, like you have to check off boxes. Like you're gonna be scared to do this. You got to go do it. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna be levels that you're gonna be scared to do.
Gotcha.
Like going on stage and doing that comedy thing, that was a check mark. Like that was anxiety check. Like that was
like a bucket list.
That was bucket list.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like that felt so good.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And it was like it was more than comedy. It was just like that's why I called you after. I was like, bro, thank you for that because it meant so much because I could never even understand like seeing myself. Like if I was in the crowd looking at myself on stage, like that's not supposed to happen.
Oh, you had like an out-of-body experience.
Yeah, like that's not supposed to happen.
Well, I mean, you did conquer it. You did very well. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
I think we've been talking about that for a long time. You've been always bringing up, like, oh, I want to do stand-up. I want to do stand-up. And I was like, I kind of pull out your car, like, all right, I'm coming to get you right now, man.
It was very scary.
Yeah, I bet. But that's the only time I have anxiety.
It's
That's
comedy.
it. Yeah, just comedy.
So that's it. Like, I'm not going to lie. Like, before a basketball game, I have anxiety. Like
that makes sense. I mean,
like,
you're performing. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
so that's
that
what it
makes
is.
sense.
Performance or something like when you need to perform well, I can overthink it. You
So
know
what about
I mean?
like sex?
That can happen too.
Yeah,
you know
a
what
lot.
I mean? That can happen. You know what I mean? But and you could go porn star too. You could tap in.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Is
Like,
that what we're going right now? Porn?
No. Listen, I gotta lose 20 pounds to get my OnlyFans going.
You're not doing that.
I'm still
Don't do that.
Why you be
That's
hating?
gross. What are you gonna? What are you gonna show?
Oh,
Your
my-
body?
Yes.
Yeah, that's nasty.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
No, who's gonna pay? How much would be your subscription for your OnlyFans?
$7.99.
That sound about right.
$7.99.
That's your value of your body.
$7.99.
I'm doing $100.
100 what?
$100.
Pesos.
Absolutely. $100 fucking dollars to see me half naked. This sexy chocolate Asian
Who's gonna
body.
pay for that? What?
Everybody?
I don't know if your girl's gonna even subscribe.
Probably not.
Yeah. See, everybody.
She see it every day though.
$7.99. They locked in.
What are you showing a lot on your OnlyFans? You have anxiety being naked?
No.
Yeah.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like it's a weird anxiety.
That's
like
weird.
I can't, like I'm always gonna be able to go through with anything.
Mm-hmm.
With anything.
Yeah.
But to that point, the nerves are so crazy.
Yeah.
That it just feels good to just go through with it. Like
Just-
it's like fighting yourself. You know what I mean?
So how can people like control or deal with anxiety? Because some people take medication for anxiety.
See,
Some get drugged up.
so how do you feel about? Because coming from the black household, like I said, I didn't go to the doctor
That
for
didn't exist.
anxiety, right?
Yep.
It wasn't a thing that was.
Stripper taught you that.
Yes.
That's still funny. That's gonna be the episode. name.
Listen.
Stripper taught me.
You learn, right?
Yeah, you learned. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
She taught me.
She did.
So,
Is she still around?
no.
She
No.
died?
No, she didn't.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Listen.
We didn't give her kudos. We didn't give her a shout out. She altered your life pattern.
I alter her life pattern too. She's
I
very
don't know why you said that. That was weird.
she's very successful now,
Oh, that's good.
and she doesn't dance anymore.
Nice. So you changed your hoe to a housewife.
Not like that.
I don't know the right term.
Not like that.
But you got her out the streets. Right?
I think you're trying to go left. I think you're really trying to go left.
I'm trying to
hard.
find the right slogan.
The right slogan is
You took her out the club
she helped
into
me.
an office.
She helped me,
She helped you and you help her.
and I helped her.
I know, but the way you said it sounds sexual, like I helped her too. The way you said it.
It wasn't. No, you know what it is.
What?
Your mind's in the gutter.
No, man.
Yeah,
I'm taking what you're giving me,
No,
bro.
your mind's in the gutter.
I'm taking what you're giving
You
me.
just had a new baby. Your
My
mind's
baby's 8 months old. It's not new no more.
that is brand new.
It is used.
That is
That's a used
8
baby.
months. Is
Yeah, it's 8 months, man.
That's brand new.
Nah, we passed that. As soon as it come out, that's new.
Can the baby talk?
It's saying baba and dada.
No, ma'am. No.
You know what I'm saying?
Can't even walk.
It's crawling.
You can't
It
walk.
can't walk at 8 months. That's scientifically and medically impossible for a baby to walk at 8 months.
Ask me when my son walked.
When your son walks,
6 months.
get the fuck out of here.
Come on, man. Ask me
Get
when
the fuck
ask,
outta here.
Ask me when my daughter walked.
When your daughter start walking?
4 months.
I swear to God. You fucking piece of shit. Stop lying.
4 months.
Your daughter not worth no 4 months.
She was running at 6.
You get the fuck out of here.
Listen, my son did his first backflip.
Oh my God. Now we're bullshit. Now we're lying. My son spoke Spanish when he came out. A whole sentence.
What did he say?
He said, "Hola, ¿cómo está? Por favor y mi yo."
Listen, all I gotta say is you're lying,
You're lying.
and at 8 months your kid should be able to
I don't know about
walk,
that.
run, and
Okay,
talk.
man. No.
Yeah.
Not walk and talk.
Yeah, tighten up.
No.
He might have anxiety.
He might.
He might. So look, we got to talk about the anxiety. How? Oh
Lord,
it's okay. It's fine. How can we help the people cure their anxiety?
I don't think you can cure anxiety. I think you have to find a way to cope with it.
And that's the truth. You have to learn how to maneuver throughout it.
So how do you deal with it?
The biggest thing is just I can't say no. Like
That's an addiction then.
Yeah, no, it's hard for me to say no. So like if like it might be hard for me to even wake up and come to the barbershop and cut hair. But
that's pretty wow.
Yeah, but
okay.
But if I make appointments and do this and do that, I just have to go. You know what
automatically.
I mean? Like, yeah, I can't leave it up to me. So
why is that?
I'm not gonna do it.
Okay. Well, you're being honest.
You know what I mean? The anxiety's gonna come. Like, I don't know.
No, not at all.
No.
Or you just don't want to work. That makes sense.
I mean, you can look at it like that, but no. No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. So you gotta cope with it.
You said it perfectly. You have to learn how to maneuver with your
or take hard drugs.
No, man.
Yeah.
See, and that's what I was
Pop
saying.
white pills.
So that's what I was saying earlier. Growing up in the black household, pills and all that for
it didn't exist, but they exist now.
No, man. And I'm not taking that.
I'm popping pills every night. Bloop, 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 bloop.
You can't give the kids pills.
Watch me.
No.
Shove pills down their mouth.
Natural is the way.
I don't organic.
See, pills lead to depression. Now, how are we going to help the people with depression? Because depression. Have you ever been depressed?
Absolutely.
How often?
Absolutely.
How
every day of my life.
You think so?
Yeah.
So right now, on a scale of 1 to 10, where you think you at?
Probably a 5.
50%.
Mm-hmm.
You're just coasting right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Being honest.
Okay.
I have some good days and I have some bad days. But I think we all deal with that.
I think we do. I was literally at a 2 for like 2 years.
Oh, that's almost suicidal.
No, it's not.
That's close.
0 is suicidal.
I think when you get to 1,
no.
0 don't even count.
No.
You're on the tipping scale.
My scale is like a video game scale. Like when you get the 2
light bars.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're blinking. Ding.
Yeah.
Ding,
yeah.
ding,
You need to get some.
What I mean? Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Get some AIDS real quick.
Yeah. Don't say AIDS.
I mean like health AIDS. That's what I mean.
That's what you mean.
Yeah.
I get it, but the viewers.
So what
might
got
not
you
get
down to 2? 2 years ago?
Man,
that's during COVID.
I made some bad investments with my money.
Okay.
My son got hurt.
Oh, gotcha.
It was a dark time, man.
So how do you got yourself out?
It just took time.
And the question, do you had anybody to talk to about that? That's another issue. We don't talk to certain people. We don't express.
We don't talk to certain people, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're absolutely right. That's what the podcast is for. This is therapy.
You
know what I mean? Like,
gotcha.
It's therapy for me and you. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to go to a therapist. I'm just going to keep it 100, right?
You're just going to vent on the podcast.
Yeah, like me and the therapist, we just going to become cool because I'm just as much as a therapist as them. They see how many clients a day. I do the same thing. We talk about the same thing. It's what you going to tell me, listen, we cool.
We cool.
So, at the end of the day, this is our therapy, and this is how we help others and ourselves. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. I like that.
So that's how I look at it. Like the depression. Like right now, if I had to give myself a number.
Yeah, how you feeling? Are you happy? How are you doing mind space?
I'm very happy right now.
Okay.
Like, this is the happiest I've been in years, man.
Oh, that's good.
Like in years. Like I'm in a whole nother space right now. And everything is going positive. I can't be more. I'm just happy, man.
Are you teaching your kids on how to express if they get to that
yeah, man.
I always bottom toll?
Yeah, man. So my son is older than my daughter, and him being an elite sports player, he always puts a lot of pressure on him. And I just have to tell him, you know what I mean? Like, everything's okay. Like it doesn't matter in life where you fall. Like, it's one of those things in life. Like, sometimes we don't understand, like, life is such a gift that it's no need to be depressed. There's no need to have anxiety. There's no need to have, like, any form of, what's the word I'm looking for here? Like,
I'm listening.
Like, it's no reason to be mad. It's no reason to fear. It's no reason to have any doubt. It's no reason for all of that, because at the end of the day, life is so beautiful. So what I try to teach my kids is just enjoy this beautiful life that we have. Like, every morning, it is such a blessing to open your eyes. And we don't even think about that. Like, you literally, like, wake up like, oh, you know what I mean?
Kids
like,
are wide awake. I gotta go to school. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
I think we're so busy with life in general where we don't take a moment just to enjoy what we have in front of us.
Agree.
And I think but I think the life that we are in makes the anxiety and makes the depression, because life is sometimes it's hard. Life is challenging to certain people. Life is hard to some people.
Life is hard.
There's someone that don't have a job. There's someone that, lost their mother. There's someone that lost their kids.
Life is hard.
Life is hard. So they get through that spiraling of depression, and we have not been taught to talk to people. And that's one thing.
We don't talk to people.
We don't.
We don't talk to people. Growing up in the time we grew up, talking to people that was dead. You know what I mean?
Yeah, expressing your emotion was like, no, you can't do that.
If you express your emotions.
Oh, yeah, you're a pussy.
What?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
You're a big pussy.
How big?
Big.
Big.
Huge.
Humongous.
Like a world gaping hole, big pussy.
Golly. That's a big one.
Hashtag Me Too movement.
Yeah, man. So that's the thing. Like, you couldn't talk to nobody. So growing up in an era where you couldn't express your feelings, man, it's some hurt people.
So when you were during that time of that 2 years of being at level 2 from 1 to 10, right? You said that's during COVID. That was the time when your son got hurt. What do you do to get yourself out? Like, what made you keep on going? Because I know your son wasn't fucking crying about it. He was like, man, I need to get better.
No, so I had to, and that's the thing. My son was hurt, and I had to be the strong one to push him through injury.
Oh.
And literally will him mentally every day to let him understand this ain't nothing. Like, it's one of them things, like, if you meant to be who you meant to be, you're going to get there. It's nothing that can stop you.
Yeah.
You can put a million obstacle courses in the way. If you are meant to do that, you're meant to do that. If someone wants to break in your house, they're going to break in your house. It don't matter what type of lock you put on there, what security camera, what. If a person want in, they're going to get in.
God,
right?
That's kind of scary.
No, that's reality.
That's
so, like,
scary.
no, that's
just thinking about it.
Yeah, that's how your life is going to work. It's the same thing. Like, whatever's going to happen is going to happen.
It's meant to be.
It's going to happen.
Oh, my God. Yeah, that's kind of deep.
It's going to happen. So, like, me and my son, we got a meaning now. Like, when
nice.
Like we adopted it was everything happens for a reason.
Okay.
We live by that.
Oh, wow.
Like, every day it was wake up, everything happens for a reason. 5 a.m. Like, we're on it right now. Like, we haven't stopped. Like, when people think like, nah, it's real. Like, you gotta mentally prepare your people for everything. Like,
automatically.
You have to.
So that's what you're teaching your son, your daughter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Did your mom taught you that?
Yeah, my mom's tough.
Okay.
She's a tough cookie.
Because you've seen a lot of tough stuff that your mom went through as well.
Yeah, she's a tough cookie. You know what I mean? Like, my mom's a tough cookie. It's one of those things where I know you've seen your parents, do
Absolutely.
some tough stuff. But depression, anxiety is so real. You know what I mean? And I just wish. So,
I mean, that kind of follows the mental health awareness as well.
Yeah,
mental health.
It's all in the same bubble.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because think about it, bro. Mental health awareness, that's something now.
Yeah.
Bro, that's something now.
Yeah.
Bro, 20 years ago?
It's been around, but just never been talked about.
Man, no, it wasn't. When was mental health?
Mental health been around.
When?
You ever seen? You remember Jimmy? I don't know if you remember Jimmy. He was an old. He looked old booger head type of dude that used to walk down the street. He was mental. He had a mental problem.
You talking about Booger?
Yeah, Jimmy. He used to call him Jimmy. He used to call him Booger back in the day. Like, oh, there go Booger. And he was like, blah. He'll try to chase you.
With a booger.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. He had a mental illness. Mental illness been around the whole time.
No, you're right. But
they're been talked about.
But, bro, you got to think about how crazy that's what I'm trying to say. Mental illness was a game. So think about what you just said.
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy.
Yeah, we knew there was something wrong with him.
Name was Jimmy.
But we just call him Booger.
Named him Booger.
Call him Booger because he's chasing with boogers.
And he chased people with a booger on his finger.
He was a grown-ass man.
And it was a game to him.
Yeah, he was a walking jacket. It was like 9 degrees hot.
So think about that. Like, who was there to help him?
Nobody, because
everybody laughed.
We did. Yeah, he was hilarious.
All the adults laughed. Everybody laughed.
Yeah.
Nobody
helped.
Nobody helped them. So that's what I'm saying. Like, mental health awareness was there, but nobody helping you, bro. Go back in the day and be in public and act crazy. Man, they're gonna come and put that jacket on you.
they're gonna Baker act you
and strap you up.
Yeah,
you gonna get strapped up. Look like Hannibal Lecter.
But people get off of murder sentence because of they plead for insanity.
Hey, if you got a good lawyer, you got a good lawyer.
Yeah, if you got money,
you know. You can't get into that.
It's real.
You can't get into that.
It's real.
It's real.
It is absolutely real.
So yeah, I just wanna say anybody that's dealing with any mental illness, any form of anxiety, any form of depression, any form anything that has you on a low end right now, because people think, and that's what me and my son. And I do this stuff, and I suggest you do this stuff with your kid, too. Mm-hmm. Me and my son, we went out one night, and I'll do it with my daughter when she gets a little older. With my son, I made him stay up 24 hours, right?
Oh, wow.
To see the sun.
Okay.
And what we did, we went out, we got sandwiches, and we was like, man, we supposed to go feed the bums, right? We just going to go give out burgers.
Oh, feeding homeless.
Yeah.
Okay,
give out burgers to the homeless.
You said bums.
You know what I mean?
I got you.
Yeah, they homeless. You know what I mean? I shouldn't have called them bums, but... You know, it is what it is. But we're giving out these burgers to the homeless.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to tell my son, like, this dude was a normal dude. You know what I mean? He didn't want to be in this situation.
Yeah.
So we're going to give him this burger and talk to him for a second so you can understand this can be you. Like,
you're doing a reality check.
Oh man, don't ever think you're too big, bro. Because when you think you're too big, tomorrow you're gonna end up sleeping on grass, and now it's all gonna hit you. You're gonna be like, damn, I thought I was really on top of the mountain. It's
different.
Yeah, enjoy it, man. Because I'm telling you, every day we don't take our blessings for blessings.
We take it for granted.
Mm-hmm. Your whole world can get rocked tonight, and you just sit there and be like, damn, you know what I mean? Like, people see people with mental illnesses, people see people go through shit and stuff, and they don't sit down and ask them, man, what you done went through, man?
Yeah, how are you doing?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's millionaires, bro, that lose it all overnight.
Agree.
Like, overnight. You know what I mean? Like, imagine having all that money and losing all that junk and having to go to your family and tell them, I ain't got it no more. You know what I mean? That stuff right there hits home hard. It's people right now that they don't even want to have that talk with their family. They'll rather go commit suicide.
Or take some drugs.
You know what I mean? It's not, because that's hard, man. And that's what we got to make it it's okay to fail. Like in the episode before, like when we was talking
episode 5, yeah.
Like when we was talking about failing ain't nothing. But people... Well, ha.
Yeah.
Man, listen, you can get right back up and go do it again and harder. You know what I mean? Like, it's easy.
Agree.
So I just want everybody to understand depression, anxiety, mental illness, you can conquer all of it.
Agree.
You can conquer all of it. You know what I mean? Like, we're just here to help the ones that need a little bit of help.
Yeah.
To let them know everybody's normal. Because a person will look at you on stage and they're like, damn, man, I wish I could be Jacoby. Because I'm telling you, the thing that nobody does is like, nobody hits you up and tells you the truth.
Agree.
You know that?
Facts.
Nobody tells you the truth. See, before I got on stage with you, I told you the truth. I'm scared, bro.
Yeah, you did.
Like, listen.
You were petrified.
Man, I could tell this is my stage.
Yeah.
I could do it in here all day long.
Yeah.
Right? But I get on your stage, man,
different.
legs start
Different
shaking. It's a different ball game.
Yeah.
So more people came at you and it's like, listen, man, I'm scared, dog. Like, break it down to me. You know what I mean? You might be able to give them a playbook, but them being like, oh, I'm just to go do this, and then they think about it like, man, I ain't going to the improv.
You know, do it. Yeah.
Hell no. I ain't supposed to go stand in front of all these people. Like, I'll never forget when I went to one of your comedy shows, and it was a barber. And that's how funny it was to me.
Oh, my gosh, yeah.
Do you remember that?
I remember that guy.
Man, listen, shout out to him for having the guts to get on stage.
Yeah, he was trash.
But my boy.
Yeah, he did not do good.
Man, he should have rethought that whole thing over again.
He just thought about his life.
And his girl was a trooper.
Yeah.
Because she was clapping for her man.
She was supporting him.
She was supporting him. But
I give her that.
But boy.
You need to think about that.
Boy. What she said when he got in the car?
She said, this is not for you, babe.
Yeah, this ain't for you.
Keep on cutting here.
Because everybody thinks they funny till you get on that stage.
It's different.
It's different. Jokes hit a little different.
It's different.
You know what I mean?
It's a science to it.
It's a science to it, and you got to know how to do it. So, anxiety's real, depression's real, everything's real. But hopefully, listening to us talk, the people can, get an understanding that we all have it. Nobody's different. And the thing that will help you with it is nobody in life that's perfect.
Absolutely. Everybody's fighting their own battle.
Everybody. And everybody got a deep, dark secret that they don't want nobody to know.
Yep. So like we're about to wrap it up, man. That is episode 6, man. Level Up Face podcast, anxiety and depression.
Yes, sir.
If you are dealing with anxiety and depression, you have to take the consideration on how to cope with it. If you need to seek medical attention, right?
Attention.
We advise you do so, but also we as what are we, millennials? What generation are we?
Dang.
Are we millennials, or generation
Z?
Is that who we are? But anyways, we got to be able to express and talk instead of holding stuff in a lot. So that's what we need to do and get better at, and teach our kids that's coming behind us to understand the severity of this, and able to have them open up more. Level Up Face podcast. You can check us out on Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Spotify, and also you can check us out on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, rate, and share. Episode 6. We are out.
Very good, Indy.